everyone said that the New York Yankees were cooked. And I mean, the narrative, it kind of made sense. They lose Juan Soto in the offseason after one of the most dramatic bidding wars we've seen in years, and then in March lose their best pitcher, Gerrit for the whole season. After those brutal losses and the heartbreaking finish in the World Series, it had people wondering, was this the beginning of the end of this era of Yankees baseball? Well, the short answer is no. No, it wasn't. The New York Yankees look better than anyone expected, and even after losing some key players from last year, they arguably look more complete now than they have in years. So how are these Yankees doing it, and can we expect it to continue as the season goes on? What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. As you can see, the New York Yankees, they are damn good at baseball this year, folks. 33-20, 8-2 in their last 10 at the time of recording this video. They're kind of running away with the American League East right now. You look at the rest of the competition, Tampa Bay, Toronto, Boston. I mean, Boston was supposed to be really good this year. They just had that big Alex Bregman injury, and things just aren't going as well as they would have hoped. This is the New York Yankees division to lose. And honestly, it makes sense when you got a run differential of plus 110, which is the best in all of baseball right now, folks. This is a great team, and it all starts with that offense. Looking over here, 814 OPS, leading all of baseball, 15 points higher than the LA Dodgers. I just think that that is so impressive because obviously, you know, LA, you look at that lineup, Ohtani and Teoscar and Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts, like all of them are playing great. New York Yankees are doing 15 points better in terms of OPS than that team. That is something that you can hang your hat on right there and honestly feel very, very good about. So the Yankees lineup is going crazy, and they're not the only ones, because looking over at that pitching staff, this is a complete ball team, everybody. 7th in ERA, team-wide 3.34. Very, very solid. When we go over to this roster, to this lineup, I remember I broke this team down prior to the season, right? And there was no Juan Soto, and there was no Gerrit, and you looked at this roster and you thought to yourself, like, can they do it again? Can they go all the way to the World Series with this squad? Can Aaron Judge do it by himself? Well, first off, yes, he definitely can, because Aaron Judge has a 1.248 ERA and quite honestly might be the greatest hitter that I have ever seen, you know, in my time watching baseball. Seriously, the guy is crazy. But on top of all of that, and I think the most important thing is that he's actually not doing it all by himself, right? There's so many people highlighting how incredible Aaron Judge is, which is totally, totally fair, but he's actually not doing it by himself. And credit to the New York Yankees management, right? You lose Juan Soto, it's a big deal, but what's one of their big acquisitions? Cody Bellinger. How is he doing? The guy has a 1.5 WAR right now, batting .268, 32 ribbies, 811 OPS with an OPS plus of 129. I mean, it's not Juan Soto numbers from last year, but it's something. And it's providing more length in that lineup, because that was the whole thing, right? Well, who's going to protect Aaron Judge? They're just going to walk Aaron Judge the whole time. You got Cody Bellinger behind him, and that is providing protection in its own right. Similarly speaking, how about the ageless wonder right here, dude? I don't care what anyone says. This is a Hall of Famer, in my opinion. Paul Goldschmidt, 37 years old, batting .345. Are you kidding me right now? .345 batting average, an OPS of 889, and an OPS plus of 153. That's crazy, dude. Like, that alone is insane. And I thought that Goldschmidt was going to be good, you know? Like, I always expected Goldschmidt to be good even after a bad year last year. But this type of resurgence at 37 years old, that is something special, man. So credit where credit is due to that New York Yankees front office for going out and for getting these guys, because now when you look at that lineup, you got that 1.2 OPS of Aaron Judge, but it's sandwiched between Trent Grisham, who, by the way, is playing great right now, then Cody Bellinger, then Paul Goldschmidt, then the upside of Jason Dominguez, and also finally the upside right now of Anthony Volpe. That's depth. And I did not expect this New York Yankees lineup to have depth after losing Soto and after, the acquisitions that they did have. So that alone right there is great, and it's why they're first in OPS, first in home runs, second in runs scored. This is a good hitting ball team, but they're not alone, because as I said in the intro, you lost Gerrit Cole, one of the best pitchers in all of baseball, if not the best pitcher when he is healthy. How the hell was that going to work out? Well, so far it's actually been okay. So far it has been okay. I love this from Fangraphs right here, guys. It shows their overall ranking on the season, and then it also shows their last 14 days. And when it's red like this, that's a good thing. 4 of the Yankees' 5 starting pitchers right now are in the red on the last 14 days. They are turning it on, and a massive, massive tip of the cap needs to be given to Carlos Rodon. Now, we're going to talk about Max Fried, and don't get me wrong, he's been incredible. But Carlos Rodon, he's been going through it the last few years, right? Like, there was that time over there on San Francisco, where he was great. The guy had a 178 innings pitched for the ERA of a 2.88. That was after he was incredible on the White Sox. And everyone was thinking, okay, Carlos Rodon, he's that next guy. He's that next ace in MLB. Couple injuries, couple underperformances. They derail the next few years of his career. But right now, we are all the way back, baby. Look at that red, the pitching run value in the 98th percentile. That is something to hang your hat on right there. A 2.88 ERA and a whip under 1. He's a starter, guys. You don't often see starters have a whip under 1. And when they do, it just goes to show that right now what we're seeing from him, it's not fluky. This isn't just, like flash in the pan, one lucky month, he got a couple bounces his way. No, this is somebody that's all the way back right now. And the Yankees needed to see this when they lost Gerrit Cole. Similarly speaking, what the hell is going on here, man? We knew that Max Fried was good. I didn't think he was this damn good. 100th percentile in fastball run value. There's nobody in the game of baseball right now that has a better fastball than Max Fried. And that's wild, dude. That is actually wild when you're talking about somebody that averages 94 miles per hour. His fastball is number 1 in all of baseball. 1.29 ERA and a whip also under 1 at 0.93. And maybe the most important stat, 7-0. 7 wins, 0 losses. When this guy goes on the bump, the New York Yankees, they win the ball game. We were worried about the depth of this team, and we were worried about how people were going to step up and take over those roles without Soto and without Gerrit Cole. Right now, the contributions, they are major. And for me, that's everything, right? We knew that Aaron Judge was going to be that guy. And that's what I mean, right? Everybody highlights Judge. He's doing incredible. Guys, he's going to win MVP. If he stays healthy, he will be the MVP. So, again, phenomenal job by Aaron Judge. But what makes this Yankees team different, and in my opinion, what makes them better than last year, is the contributions that they're getting from unexpected players like this. And I just think that that's huge. Sidebar, Devin Williams. I know Yankee fans have not been happy with him so far, but I just brought up the last 14 days, second in all of baseball. And when you look at what he's been doing recently, in the month of May, he's been out there a ton of times. Tons of times he's been out there. Guy's got an ERA of 3, and the FIP is 1.18. So even Devin Williams, their other offseason acquisition, he is coming around. All of the moves that they made in the offseason right now to supplement the losses that they had, they are panning out beautifully. And we can see that in their playoff odds. I know it's early. It's May 27th right now. Still tons of season left. But look at this jump. New York Yankees started off the year at a 62.3% chance to make the playoffs. And it has just been going up steadily all year long. And look at the rest of the AL East. Pretty much every single one of them dropping down. Baltimore falling horrendously. Boston dropping. Tampa Bay. Everybody dropping right now. New York is the one that is running away with this right now. I love this Yankees team. I love the way that they've constructed this roster. I think personally this is the best Yankees team, better than last year, that I've seen in a long period of time. And just a little icing on the cake right now. How's your boy Juan Soto doing? How's he doing? How is all of those, $700 million that you got there, buddy? 771 OPS? I don't know, man. I think right now, early goings in the season, let's be honest, we know that Soto's going to bounce back eventually, but early goings in the season, Cody Bellinger and Paul Goldschmidt, they're looking pretty damn good to me. But folks, let me know what you think about all this in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you next time.